much you could all buy a BlackBerry or an Apple or an Android phone for if we left the hall right now and went over to Fifth Avenue. And then think how much you'll pay your carrier this month in monthly bills. The hardware is just part of what you're putting money out for every year, and in the end, Verizon will sell you whatever they'll sell you, and AT&T will sell you whatever they'll sell you. So I'm not really a BlackBerry customer, you know, because I want to be or don't want to be. The choice I get to make is AT&T versus Verizon, and my IT department says, oh, we'd prefer you to be on this or that, and I can rebel or not. But if you think about business models, if we get hung up on the hardware versus the carriage or the software, how much money do you spend on content for your phone? How much money do you spend on, you know, airtime on your phone? And how much do you spend on hardware? That's you know, it's a much bigger number going to the phone carrier than to anybody else still.
But for BlackBerry, they don't participate. But interestingly, this is another one of those complex ones, because BlackBerries will be around a lot longer than people think they will.
Right.
Because it can exist with 1% market share in an ecosystem. It's just remember how long AOL was actually prominent and okay in a web world.
Again, I wouldn't want to be compared to that.
No, no, there's no question it's sunsetting. It will go away, but it's going to stick around longer than we think because of preferences, keyboards, automatic spelling, whatever, just preferences. I mean, I am constantly reminded that we have McDonald's and Burger King, Coke and Pepsi, Walmart and Target, and the reality is people have different tastes. And while it's popular to say that it's gone, look at this, we have 50% market share of BlackBerry up here.
And in America in 1950, everybody paid big money for television devices, and nobody paid anything for television content.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And now everybody pays a huge cable bill, and flat screen TVs cost $900. And so I think content can come back in these times of technical change with a vengeance, as cable and satellite have shown us.
Good news. Next question.
Jim Cornelson, I have a planted question from Ken Wash. Show of hands, how many people have BlackBerries in the room? They're not dead yet.
70%.
The secret of
80.
that.
No one under 40 has bought a BlackBerry.
But in all seriousness, this is why I think they have a shot. I think it's premature to count them out, but...
My question is, will the big media companies, the big entertainment companies, find new ways to partner with the Titans?
Yes, they always do.
Yes.
They always do.
Okay, we're going to have to wind down. One last question to the panel. This is to leapfrog Mark Anderson. We're sitting here 5 years from now. What's the fallout between the Titans? And what does it mean to this group?
What's the what?
What's the fallout of the Titans? What's the landscape look like 5 years from now?
Well, hopefully 5 years from now there'll be 4 of them competing, because that's going to be good for us to have that kind of competition. If it narrows down to 1 or 2, it's not good for us.
Right.
My sense is 2 of them will be gone and they'll be replaced by 2 that we're not thinking about yet.
In 5 years?
Yeah,
really?
5 years' time, that kind of change will happen, I believe.
And last point, what's your one pithy answer to the audience? What's the most important thing to keep an eye on for this audience?
I think the voice-activated remote control, the artificial intelligence, Siri is a model for that. Right. And if you think about it, one of the things that drives consumers crazy is how hard it is to use devices. Start with the television to find things. I mean, you got 1,000 channels. How do you find things? And if, in fact, you have a way of talking aloud, maybe to your mobile phone, and you say, give me a news, you know, up-to-date news, what's on, what's available, and they know your preferences, and they've saved that in the cookie, that is a fabulous killer app, I think.
Yeah, I just came back from CES also, and eye control, motion control, voice control, the way we interact with these devices is going to be phenomenally different in 5 years.
Okay,
I'm going to go with the fact that social's bigger than we think it is, and it's going to be a lot bigger in 5 years.
And I'll play on that point to say that social not only is going to be very big, but is completely unsettled right now. We have no clue right now who's going to win that battle, and it's an important fifth Titan, if you will, from a perspective of advertising, marketing, content, publishing, and no one has gotten that yet.
Okay. All right, and there you've got it. Big hand for the panel. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
And by the way, not to forget,
Awesome.
Adam
Wait for
is
that.
autographing his new book, Inside Apple. It's a terrific book. Get it.
Great. Thank you very much, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you.